Yo, Chris with a K here. Welcome to the Best Sports Highlights. Chris with a K here. So glad that you're here. Um, yeah, welcome to my channel. And if you saw the title, you're probably like, "Yo, what this guy talking about? What's going on? Sleeping on? What he talking about? Sleeping on the Miami Heat? Why they sleeping? They on fire. So what's going on?" Right? But anyways, before I get into that, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Share it. Share the stream right now. It is live. Share this with your friends. Share this with everybody, as well as leave me a comment. Join in on the commenting because this video is live. You have the opportunity to guess what? You know, hit up the comments. Chat it up with me, and then obviously, most importantly, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. So we're going to be talking about the Miami Heat and why people are sleeping on them. People are sleeping on them. This is the reason why. If you look at the Miami Heat right now, I'm going to pull up their record right now. I'm going to pull up their record right now. In the East, they're in conference standings as of today. They're 27-10. The team that's in first place right now is the Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks are 32-6. The Celtics is in second with 25-10. The Heat is only 4.5 games behind them, with the Raptors being at number 4. Okay, they're at 25-13. So they're like 2.5 games behind the Heat. So the Heat has a spot third in the East right now. The Sixers are in fifth. I'm kind of starting to throw questions up about the Sixers because of the fact that Ben Simmons is not really doing anything amazing. Joel Embiid, as we know, he's not going to be available all the time. We know that he's not like a 70-something per season type of player due to injury, not because he doesn't want to play. He just doesn't have, I guess, the health to keep up with it. Water break, and I'm not talking about being pregnant. But anyways, I want you guys to look at this. This team is third in the East. Literally, in this year, be honest with me. In this year, how many of you guys thought that the Miami Heat were probably going to be a top 4, top 5 team? Not me. When Jimmy Butler decided to go to Miami Heat to leave, what team was he on? He was on the Sixers. Sixers, who was a team poised to win it all, right? When he decided to leave Philly, which I thought at first he should have stayed. I mean, his role was to be a defender, a voice in the locker room, a leader, as well as a closer. But he left and for some reason decided to go to Miami, a Miami that's departing of Dwayne Wade, who retired last year, which I wish he would have played it one more time this year. Just play for the Heat one more season. He doesn't have to start. Just come off the bench. Be a vocal coach. Still spit game to the players about how to play, and the leadership and the experience he had and stuff like that. But he decided to retire. So Jimmy Buckets comes to the Heat, right? He comes to the Heat, and let me tell you, he turned the Heat up. The Miami Heat right now, as of now, they're no longer called the Miami Heat. They're called the Miami Fire, because that's what they are on right now. Fire. All right? So basically, he came in, and what ended up happening is he wasn't playing for the first couple games. I don't know why. I'm not going to throw questions. But let me tell you this. The Heat, their team, they got some ballers. Let's look at their roster right now. Let's look at their roster. They got some bona fide ballers. And Miami Heat got some ballers. So tonight they actually played the Pacers. The Pacers, what standing are there in the East right now? So the Pacers right now in the East, they're 6th. Ooh. Oh, so right now for the people that are probably not watching this video live and watching the replay, I always say this, is that because if you happen to watch the video as it's live, as it's being recorded, you have the opportunity to change the narrative of how the video turns out, right? Because you get to enter into dialogue by typing in a comment section, which is like to my right here. You can't see it, right? But anyways, I say it because one of the coolest people on YouTube, name is Dragon Spears, his YouTube channel, jumped on. So hi Dragon Spears. But yeah, Dragon Spears left a comment saying right now, this is a live comment. It says most people seem to think it will be Clippers versus Bucks in the finals, but what I think is different. And my question to Dragon Spears is, what makes you think it's going to be different? What's your opinion? And while I'm waiting for your response, all right, the Pacers are 6th in the East. They're a quiet, surprise, good team in the East right now. I just got word that Oladipo, he's actually coming back to 29th. This man has been out for basically a year with some right knee injury. I literally forgot this man exists. He went down averaging 18, 5 rebounds, 5 boards, 5 point something boards, 5 point something rebounds. But anyways, I think if he comes back and he's playing like he was last year, this team's going to be dangerous. I can see the Pacers finishing the top 5 for sure. But anyways, so they're playing the Pacers right now. The Heat smack these boys. The Heat scored 31 in the first quarter, 31 in the second quarter, 38 in the third quarter. They scored 100 points in the first 3 quarters. They dropped 100. In the last quarter, they dropped 22, obviously, because they built a reasonable, sizable cushion. And the Pacers lost only by 12. The Pacers dropped 36 in the fourth, but only dropped 23 in the first, 26 in the second, and 23 in the third. But they made a comeback. But the Heat rosters, they usually always have like at least 4 to 5 people every night dropping double-digit numbers. So tonight they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who dropped double-digit numbers. I mean, on their bench, they can easily probably have a starting lineup. Like the people that come off the bench are Dragic, which is obviously a starting point guard. Hero, who can start at the 2. Jones, who I'm liking, he dropped 18. He can start at the 3. Winslow used to be a starter, but he did have an injury, like a back injury. So they have almost a decent starting lineup that can come off the bench, or 3 role people. You have James Johnson, who I like too, who's just been injured a lot. But on the starting lineup, they got Robinson, Nunn, Leonard, Butler, and Bam. Amazing people, right? So Dragon Spears just left another comment. I'm going to read it to y'all. Dragon Spears says, I think it will be the Lakers versus the Heat in the finals. Miami will upset Bucks. Jimmy is the real deal and got better overall team than Bucks. As for the Clippers, AD and LeBron more valuable than PG. I'll give you Kawhi, but I think Lakers has too many tools, especially if they get better back. They get a better back point guard than Rondo. Ooh, that's interesting. The Lakers, I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but the Lakers right now, they're kind of suspect only because of the fact that I was watching sport. Well, I wasn't watching, but I was seeing a clip of SportsCenter with Stephen A. Smith that said he's getting a report that, he heard from a credible source that says LeBron needs to stop playing around and stop being scared and guard me. Because LeBron likes to do a lot of deflecting, when it comes to defense. Obviously because they say he has all the loads on offense. But I think in the playoffs, AD is gonna need to have to step up. I mean, I know he fell on his back, so he has a back injury, and literally in the last couple years, like his last 4 injuries were back injuries. And the way he landed on the back didn't seem good. So the question is he gonna be healthy in the playoffs? And if he is he gonna be tough enough? Because with Anthony Davis' skill set, this man is one of the best big men I've ever seen play, but I don't think he fully utilized his position to what it could be. If I was the Lakers, LeBron, I would have LeBron take the ball up the court, right? Surround LeBron, everybody else. In the other positions, I would encourage them to spread the floor, right? Spread the floor and have LeBron throw the ball down the paint to AD, right? And AD go to work. 120 plus. Yeah, see, but the thing, Dragon Spears, is this. LeBron is aging. The thing is, he had that groin injury and it hasn't really gone away. That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, so he's playing. Dragon Spears is saying LeBron only plays at 70%. Regular season 120 playoffs. That's what he's done every year, other than last year for AD. His playoff history not great. But to be fair, he was mostly up against the modern Warriors, which is true. No one can get past the Warriors, and he's still in the tech. Yeah, AD is. But the point was LeBron is this. Because you look at the Clippers right now, we really haven't seen like them give their all. Because basically every other game you have Kawhi on load management, or then you have PG on load management. I think their focus is get to the playoffs, but when they get to the playoffs, the gloves come off. You know, because I know LeBron and stuff wants to play all these games, but then again, he's a year older, and we don't know how that's going to translate into the playoffs. Because when the playoffs start, it's much, much tougher this year. Much tougher than LeBron has had before. Because you have to think about it. LeBron's always played in the East. The East hasn't really been that great. Literally, the East started becoming more competition. Literally, the year he left to go to the Lakers. Because think about it, if LeBron was with Cavs playing in the East with like Giannis and stuff like that, the Bucks would probably beat him. Giannis or the Sixers team that's now, you know. But that's what I think. I think he has more to go up against to get to the finals. Because literally, honestly, before maybe he had the Raptors, but he would sweep them. So he won't win it, but he's in the talks. I would love to see Heat versus Lakers in the finals, and we get to see Dwayne watching. Yeah, I would like to see that. If they play the Heat, I think the Heat will lose to the Lakers because the Lakers have size over the Heat. That's the only thing. The Heat has more heart. Because you look at the Heat team, these teams are both, in a sense, first year teams, kind of. But the Heat, which, the Heat, I've been sleeping on them, we've been sleeping on them because we don't understand how amazing this team is for. They only have one legit superstar. There is an argument in the case for Bam. He's definitely an all-star potential type of player, I think. You know, but the Heat, they play so well. They play so well. I'm telling you, this team's dangerous. They just lack size, because Olenek didn't play today. They got depth too. Only thing is they lack in superstars, or the Lakers. If you look at their roster, let me look at their rosters. They played last night. I'm gonna go down to rosters. Look at the Lakers rosters. So Tuesday. All right. So we look at the Lakers roster, right? Wait for this thing to load. There we go. Okay, Anthony Davis, an all-star. LeBron James, an all-star. Bradley Beal was at one point one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. So someone who was basically a good starting person who they got. Danny Green was a starter, key role player. Caldwell Pope, starting person. Cook came off the bench. Howard used to start. Kuzma used to start. Rondo used to start. So these people at one point they were good, or starting key people on our teams are all stars. So let's see. Probably where I think he would be 6 games though. So Dragon Spears is right. Caruso is a top 5 defensive fishy. That's why he's a keeper. And AB probably top 10 when healthy. Yeah, LeBron, I'm telling you, LeBron, I don't know, no one ever mentions how LeBron always gets these not average people, good people that came from other teams and stuff like that. No one says nothing. I'm telling you, he is the super team builder. Because think about it. Other teams might get 1 or 2 key role players once in a while, but everybody on this team is a role player except Daniels and Cook. But everybody else on the team is a role player that start on another team that's considered good. So right now they should really be banging and blowing out people. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. LeBron's getting older, which is the question, and Father Time is undefeated. So I'll say this: LBJ got no excuses if they don't make. I mean, yeah, they got no excuses. They don't. They don't got no excuses. I mean, his team, he has three tall guys. You got McGee, Davis, and Howard. You know, he has no excuses. You know, he had the groin injury, but he's quote unquote not injured anymore. I'm telling you, if somehow they go to playoffs and they lose, and I see LeBron James put on an armband like he did on the Golden State Warriors when they lost that year, and then somehow automatically, oh, he had like a shoulder sprain. Oh, snap. No one can ever talk about him being the greatest player to ever live. Because it's been, ever since he left Miami, every year he always had teams, when they say he went to the finals against the Warriors and, oh, he had nothing. If you look at his team those years, he had veteran, really good players. He didn't have scrub teams. He didn't have a team like Golden State. If you have a team like Golden State, that's literally nothing. That's the point I'm trying to make. But anyways, people are sleeping on the Heat. Jimmy Butler, he's not putting up the biggest numbers, but he's filling out the stat sheet and getting the W's because that's all that matters. He's a team player. He doesn't care about being an all-star, but he does care about getting that W. Making the playoffs easy at this point, 37. We could get 450 rest of the season, and we won't. Ooh, 64-18. So one of the people, Dragon Spears, is predicting probably a 64-18. Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, LeBron James, he's an actor. When he came down here and played in Miami, I was such a LeBron James fan. Once he left, went to Cleveland, I realized this man was the king of flops. He was the king of flops in Miami. I hope they stay healthy. But given AD, it's only a matter of time before the man goes down again. That's just, I don't know, he's like the Carson Wentz of the NBA. It's horrible. It is horrible. It's horrible. But I think the Heat, they're a deadly team. They're so deadly. They are so deadly. Even when Jimmy Butler's not there, they're still a threat, a top 5 threat. With Jimmy Butler, top 3. Without him, top 5. He's writing, if Anthony does get injured again, he hopes it's a minor. I hope he doesn't get injured at all because I really want to see the Clippers versus the Lakers more than anything. That's what I want to see more in the finals because I want to settle this dispute between Kawhi and LeBron. Because Kawhi has owned him 2 times they faced this season. And I don't think LeBron James is going to guard Kawhi. I honestly just don't think that. Let's just say. But Kawhi will have no issue guarding LeBron. That's one thing I've seen about LeBron. He likes to deflect and pass off. But yeah, that's what I think. The Heat, they're dangerous. Yeah, So Dragon Spears wrote that Paul George shoulder injury prone and Kawhi the knee. Yeah, they got injuries. Obviously one reason why they're doing load management. But Doc Rivers is smart. He is smart. Yeah. Yep, this is cool. So tonight I got on here pretty late. My bad. I was trying to get on earlier, which I wish I did, but I didn't. We'll try to get on earlier tomorrow. I'm gonna try to shoot for about 9 o'clock tomorrow, if I can do that. 9 o'clock, and shoot for tomorrow during the afternoon since I'm off of work. Ooh, Pelinka should win GM of the year. If Pelinka's the GM of the Lakers, I don't know. I think when you have LeBron on your team, it's just the fact that he's there. You can pull talent. Period. But I'm gonna try to get on early tomorrow because it's kind of late. And I can't be talking that loud right now. At this time, stay in the apartment and whatnot. So I want you guys to be able to hear me. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing 2 lives, one at night. And I'm gonna do one earlier in the day, around like not noonish, between like 1 and 3 o'clock. Expect it live for me. Because I want to do that. I have to make up for yesterday, because yesterday I was out too late to come do a live. I was tired. But I did have my smoothie, which was good. But these just are my thoughts. Remember, LBJ was there last year, and Magic got them a bunch of inconsistent playmakers. Yeah, last year they didn't have the people they had this year. They had a bunch of young talent that the Lakers wouldn't have time to develop. With Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, which I like Josh Hart. Who else? They got rid of the young talents, which LeBron wouldn't have time for. If LeBron had that team, they wouldn't be where they are. Yeah, but I think because of what Golden State has done, the NBA has become more of a league where people and players know that I'm not a superstar. I need to join a team with a superstar and win this championship. So I think that's what happened. I want Talen Horton-Tucker to see some minutes. I have no clue who Talen Horton-Tucker is. I feel like you just made him up. Dragon Spears saying, I hope Talen Horton-Tucker. I have no clue who that is. Sounds like a tongue twister. Talen Horton-Tucker. I don't know who that is. Whoever it is, I think they won't see minutes just because of the fact that their team is already packed with people already. Oh, he's in the G League. That's why. Well, maybe if somebody goes down on the Lakers, because even Cook is not getting minutes, which I think he was a great pickup. Which the fact that he doesn't play as much raises an eyebrow, because he was a great addition from the Warriors. Wow. I have no clue who that is. Never heard of him. Never, ever heard of him. But I suppose I might take a gander and look at who he is and what he's doing. Gosh. But yes, I have to actually get some Z's, get some rest. Just had a long, peaceful day. Yeah. Okay, I will check him out. Talen Horton-Tucker. I will look him up. Like a library looking up a book for somebody. All right. So it's been real. So if you are on this live, don't fret, don't be afraid. Just hop on the next one. I'm gonna try to do these daily. That's the goal right now. You might not see one every day, but the goal is to get to daily, right? Yeah. So yes, the Heat, people are sleeping on them. They're doing great. They only have one superstar, arguably two. They bounce back. They're having a great year. And I think they will finish off. Yawn because I'm tired. And same to you, Dragon Spears. Sleep well to you as well. So I have to get some shut-eye now. Thank you for tuning into the best sports highlights. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, like this video, and share it. Share it. Once it uploads, share it with your friends. You find entertainment in this, value in what I say, share it. It'll mean so much to me. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Peace.